What's up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome in. First off, audio check. It's been a while since I streamed, so I'm streaming on some new settings as well, so I'm not exactly sure if this is working or not. Check, check, check. Audio check. Thumbs up, please. Can they not hear me? Oh no. We're apparently on a delay too. Can hear you, thank you! Tristy was the first one. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. We're good, we're good. All right. Let's, I don't know, hop over into the game here for a second and I'll talk just briefly about what this is gonna be. So there have been some people in the comments already in chat. Hello everyone in chat, by the way. Things are moving quickly. We're on Twitch and YouTube, so if I'm responding to things that you're not seeing, that's probably why. Whoops, I lost my train of thought already. So we're gonna be looking, there was a comment a couple of days ago on one of the videos that that someone suggested we should just go back and look at some of the old Horde bases from old series. I've saved most of them. So we're just gonna dip in and tour them because they're all kind of just sitting there in the files, like collecting dust basically. I haven't been into some of them for potentially years, and so I'm gonna hop back in and kind of get them gussied up because usually when there's like a new alpha like 1.0 or alpha 21 comes out, it breaks the bases a little bit, so you gotta kind of go in one by one. Thank you, Mystica Rain, for the sub there, or for the membership there. And so you gotta go in and kind of like take the blocks out that aren't working and kind of replace them and everything. So I thought we'd go in together and do that. It's kind of a long process and it's kind of boring. So I figured, hey, let's just go back, tour the bases, have a look, spin them up, run a horde. Oh, the hype train thing. Oh my God. Just turn that down for a second. We got a hype train going over on Twitch right now. Appreciate that, guys. So yeah, we'll just kind of take a look. And I put the Undead Legacy base on the thumbnail there for YouTube so that, yeah, we could just start off there, I guess. And the only base that I can really think of off the top of my head that we don't have access to is what did we call it? The Citadel of Steel from the Darkness Falls 1 series. I do have a version for the Darkness Falls 2 base, but it needs a lot of work. So maybe if there's enough time, if we're kind of like feeling it, we can rebuild the Citadel of Steel to close things out, just so that I have a copy of it. How's that sound? Okay, let me catch up on chat just a little bit here before we can just jump into the game here, actually. Prefab editor. So I used to have this huge map, like prefab in the game here, in the prefab editor. And it had all of my horde bases like stretched in one long row, all of them. But recently, when I saw that comment that was like, hey, we should go back and take a look. So I booted into it and something has happened to it. It got corrupted. And so it wasn't loading properly. And I don't know, I couldn't fix it. So I think it was basically there was too much going on in that one prefab and it just like corrupted and died. So so anyway, I have them all like individual in their own little things here, like Bastion of Steel, the 2x2 base, the 2-dimensional base, the Bedrock bases are here, the Borderline base, some community bases I've done in the past, Vanguard base, Wasteland base, they're all here. Let's go Undead Legacy though. And then I will, I'll just put this up so you can have a look. There she is. She needs some work. I'd see, like, what I mean by you gotta go in and fix things is, I don't know what this is or how it got here. So we gotta remove those and put some blade traps in, and, some of the paint's messed up, and this was from Undead Legacy, so the middle elevator, like the, what was that, like a 10x10 elevator's not there, so we got some work to do in here, and then once we get it kind of dressed up and painted, we'll do a test run and just see if it even works. So I appreciate y'all coming out for this little, what are we gonna call this? Just like a, I'm back from vacation live stream. Hey Cap, how's it going? Good to see you, buddy. I saw your comment on the video there yesterday, I think, so Appreciate you tuning into that and leaving a comment for me too. Papa Tsunami's here. Papa Tsunami's a mod. Thank you, Papa Tsunami, for helping out today. What do we got? A couple first-time chatters. Welcome in, everybody. First time watching a stream. Yeah, it's been a while. I find that I enjoy streaming better sporadically than I do regularly. It starts to when it's scheduled, when it's a routine, it kind of gets like, I don't know, it becomes more of like a chore, I guess I would say. I like to stream when when I'm energized for it, when I have a good topic to stream on, and so on. Frantic Dan, how's it going, man? I did have a great holiday. Thank you very much. Appreciate you coming in. I was just in Puerto Rico for a week, so I'm back. I'm still a little bit sunburned, but I'm healing. I only put sunscreen on one time when I was there. That's my bad. I learned my lesson. The Tarkov mod. I know everyone's doing Tarkov right now, except for me. I'm stuck in this, like, I'm doing 100 days in my new, series. It's actually, we're on our second series. We might actually do like a third series within the series, but it's going to go to a day 100 because I've got to make a 100 days video. Cap's not doing Tarkov. There we go. You and me, Cap, we're one and the same there. Virtual Dragon Lair, second live stream. Good to be here. Thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Jamie, what's up, GNS? Missed your content. I know. We're getting back into the swing of things. All right. Appreciate you all. I'm not going to read every single message out loud, but thank you all for chatting, for interacting, and for the follows as well. Job Fox. All right, let's get into this here. So I've already done some work here because if you recall, when we built this in the Undead Legacy series, this was done in the wasteland on this slope down into a lake. The hype train has died. And so I have ported some of that over here, but it's going to kind of be tricky probably to port this into a world. We'll see. What do we got to do here, though? So I'll give you the base tour first. Excuse me. I've been drinking seltzer water, so I'm a little bit, bubbly. So how it works is you drive in this way, and you have a parking area on this side, and there should be a ladder. There's not a ladder. There's a bridge going across, right? So, and then there was an elevator on this side. Undead Legacy had these awesome elevators. So you would just pull in, hit the button, select what floor, and offload. I think I put some stuff over here, but this was mostly helicopter pad access. Level 2. Here, again, I think forges were in here. We had some shelving options up here for storages, I think. Yeah, or just spotlights, maybe. I don't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, there's still some stuff that's broken over there. I'm not sure. I must have ported this after a Horde night or something. Here's where the storages would have gone, though, so we can just start off with some good old-fashioned steel storages up here. How's that? And this is the rooftop up above, so looks pretty good up here. We got some turrets for coverage. We had solar power, I think, back then. And yeah, so the elevator platform would have been here, and you would be able to just walk straight across. And I'll show you the fighting position here. As with, I think, all of these bases, they are Horde base, crafting base combined. It's kind of, that's what I like to do. So, hey, CJ, welcome in. Appreciate that. Yeah, Undead Legacy is a great mod. I've been keeping an eye on Subquake's Discord and stuff.
It's cold.
Got you with the hydrate. Thank you for that. Borderline base is on the list, incoming. We'll be doing that too. Captain 86er, hello from Germany. That's funny. We're planning our next vacation already. I'm thinking about doing like a 2-for-1. Got me with the direwolf there. A 2-for-1, Germany and Poland as well, which would be kind of cool. So maybe at the end of the year for that. Yes, James, right. We're still doing You Draw, I Build. I just filmed the next one today, so that'll probably be finished up tomorrow, posted on Monday, I would say. Editing software, use Premiere Pro. So this was for, well, what we had before was excuse me, doors. We had, they were the garage doors. No, cellar doors. Yeah, these ones. We had 2 of these, and if you go into advanced, oops, advanced rotation. Oh God, what's going on here? Yeah, they were in this orientation here, and so you, the way it worked is you would stand on top and then open them up, and you had this like massive window to shoot through. But of course,
hello there.
Oops, here, I'm just wrecking the base now. What's going on here? There we go. Of course, the cops could see you through that and just destroyed me. So over time, we evolved it to be a much smaller sort of grenade shoot and rocket launcher shoot as well. I remember we got some great shots, camera shots of the rocket launcher shots. Oh yeah, Control Z, right. I'm actually glad to have hopefully some prefab editor experts here to help me with some of the controls, because there are many that I don't know that I'm sure would like be very helpful to know. What did we have there? We had thank you for the sub there, Lugia345, appreciate that, and the Simple Human as well. The funny montages of zombies getting clubbed. That's right. Okay, let's get to work here. So we need blade traps. I have blade traps already. Hang on. So we for a while I had a blade trap on the bottom, I believe, but it didn't seem to clip the zombies reliably falling down. So we went with 2 on the side, and the second a cop explodes, they're gone. So there's that. At least they'll be there for a second. They look nice there. And we need dart traps down here. In Undead Legacy, though, they have really nice like spike traps. So what would happen is the zombie would step on it, and then the spikes would just like move up and stab him in the feet a little bit. It's pretty cool. I've actually got my eyes on oh shoot, it's the Mean Ones server server hosting, I think, something like that. Anyway, they have a new trap mod that I saw on the on Nexus mods, so I might look into that. But I don't want to put any modded items onto these bases, because then if the mod is not updated and you know, yada yada, basically I'll have to go back in and change it again like every single time. Got some damage here. A lot of this base was not upgraded very well because it's so hard to get resources in Undead Legacy. Thank you, Penny. Appreciate that. So this was brick mostly, or like some kind of like a flagstone maybe? Not sure. And these dart traps, how did that work? Oh, did we have dart traps there all along? What were these hooked up to? I think these power the dart traps, because I would aim them like there, so that when the zombies got to the top of this, it would set off the motion sensor and then the darts, and then it would just start shooting a little bit. Because you didn't want it to be always on, because sometimes the zombies would just all be on one side and not on the other. Anyway, so the zombies go up, and there's this was like, to me, a very unique mechanism, because then they have to jump down and ragdoll themselves, and most of them go right off into the pit there. But a few of them will stick it, and then you'll have to fight them right here. So
hello there.
That's how it worked, and it was pretty cool. Virtual Dragon became a member. Appreciate that. So, is there anything else we got to do here? Up here was a garden, but I was kind of thinking, I think I had a door here as well. Let's just put a door in. Maybe get an iron door. I was thinking, what are we going to do in the middle here? Because obviously we can't put an elevator here. Just make this massive garden on every level. Oh, we can get some doors in here. Do we have 3x3 doors? Surely we can find something here. Is that going to be weird if I do this? I mean, maybe a little bit. I think I like that better. Love your 7 days videos. More to come, man. Can't stop the 7 days content anytime soon. Plus, we're getting 1.2 soon. Should be like 6 weeks. Can you copy paste your base from an old save file to a new one, or how does that work? Yeah, so if you have debug mode, you hit DM in the console. I don't know if you can do this on console, but in the command console, you can. If you're on PC, you can just do debug mode, and then it's Z, and you select the area, and then you can do like Shift G to make it bigger. You encompass your entire base. You hit, I think it's, what is it, backspace to delete that? Yep. And then once you have your whole base selected, you say export prefab, and it will save it into your like prefab folder. So that's how I did all these export. Basically, like after I filmed the last episode, I'll save the base and then I'll go back in and do some work on it. So. Oh, there's another cool mechanism to this base too. So what we found out when we were fighting here is that, okay, zombies fall down, land here, fall down further, land here. There's actually, these are electric fences, and they would kind of go across the pit and they'd get shocked down here. The theory was at the time that zombies wouldn't go into rage mode as much if they were shocked. I never did confirm if that's true or not. This little exit right here was for dogs. So dogs would be able to go under this. It's like a 1.25 meter gap. I think technically that's too small for zombies as of right now, but dogs can do it. And they would just go up and out. And I think we found out that most of the animals just kind of hang out here, and you can throw a grenade on them. However, when zombies pile up down here, sometimes they would get mushed and they would phase through the floor, and they would start digging underneath, and it became like a huge problem in the Undead Legacy series. And so what we ended up doing was making a sub pit so that they would phase through the floor into a sub chamber where they wouldn't have that issue anymore, and they'd be able to work their way back out naturally, back up the ladder. And that seemed to work. It was pretty cool until all the demos go off here and they just like start tearing through the floor. So I think for a while we were like double layering this. Like we had another layer on top of plates and then another layer on bottom of more plates or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, what else we got here? Lights. I'm gonna do some time with the crafting stuff up here, because of course Undead Legacy has are these the ones? Yeah. The working ones. Sometimes Undead Legacy has all new workstations, and so I had to delete all those out. So we need a couple of forges. Usually like to have maybe not 500, like 2 of those. Actually, I think the way it works is that it's like they're infinite. They don't actually subtract from your inventory. Let's try it. Yep, that's how it works. Forge, forge, workbench, workbench. Couple of mixers, and the way I like to do my campfire is the baluster corner. Like so. And 10 storages, that's fine. That's plenty. More than enough. Oop. Probably can just get rid of that. Not sure what to do down here, though. There was so much more in Undead Legacy to just, you know, different types of crafting stations and storage options and whatnot, so... Kind of wondering if there's something I can put on the outside of this to make it look a little bit better. Trim? Trim piece? What would look good there? I spend way too much time on this crap here. Just leave it alone. Oh. I don't know. That's not too bad. Thank you for the follow there. Discord link is broken. Oh no. Perhaps I can get you one of those real fast. Oh, in the video. The YouTube video. There should be one. Maybe not. I'll just generate one. Hang on a second. Got it. Hidden use copy button. Hang on. It's because I'm live streaming, Discord knows that and is being difficult. Oh crap. It's not working. I believe, Papa Tsunami, can you check and see if the one in the description of the YouTube videos is working, and we can distribute that one instead? For some reason, even though I say, like, never expire, this should never expire, they always expire, so. Oh, you know what we can do here? Inspiration has struck me. Okay. Oh, farm plots. So the way farm plots work is that it doesn't need light directly on top of it. I think light like travels laterally. I think it's like 7 meters. So basically you could put all of these crop plots here. And then you could, let's see if this works here. Oh, I just painted it a weird color. That's fine. And then another set directly below. And technically, these will all receive light. And there's plenty of room for corn. 3 meters for corn. And then we can put something on the bottom there for a floor. Should we just do like regular cubes, maybe? No, it can't do that. Oh, okay. Can't do cubes because then the light can't get through, right? Okay. Hold on a second. We can fix this. Oh, jeez. Okay. Something see-through. I got it. I got it. Security gates. If I can find them. Here they are. So that should be enough light. I'm sure someone... Oh, that link's working. Okay, okay. Thank you, Papa Tsunami. Appreciate that. Do I have an end goal that I'm dedicating to these? No, not this. This is the end goal. We're here. No, I just saved them because sometimes I just like, you know, want some inspiration on what I should be working on next, and I don't know. Nostalgia, probably, more than anything. It just seems like a terrible waste if I were to just say, you know, series over, delete, which is kind of what I did with the rebirth base. That base didn't come out the way I wanted it to, so I'm gonna try again someday, potentially. It's a good like transition block. Wedge 60, bevel, cube corner bevel. Yeah, that's good. Any ideas what we could do with these bases? I'm open to suggestions. Appreciate the follow there, Exiled King. Oh, that looks great. And then what we can do is just copy that for the next one. Move down. Did I do it right? There we go. And hopefully this works. Shout out to Genosis, because probably more than anyone, I've learned more from his videos on like the prefab editor than anything else. And those videos are old too, like before I even started YouTubing. Okay, so this is going to be parking area then. We might have a lot of vehicles, I don't know. Speaking of vehicles, I found some really cool vehicle mods today. Some guy made a helicopter, a cargo helicopter that you can drive a vehicle into the back of it, seal it up, and then fly away with a vehicle in the vehicle, like literally, not just like in the storage compartment. It's pretty cool. Tarkov guns spoiled me. Yeah, I know. I've got to get into Tarkov at some point. Oh, we got to do a walkway in the middle, don't we? I've got to get into it at some point, but it's bad timing because it's not something you can just like add on like Izio's weapons. You have to start a new playthrough. So, and I don't know if we'll have time for another playthrough before 2.0. Kind of thinking, oops. What about, what about, like an open air railing? You know, just gives you some flexibility. You can jump down there if you want to.
Hello there.
Appreciate the sub there. JC Flux, I think is how that's said. Oop. Messed that one up. What do you think of that? That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that's going to allow the light down. All the crops will grow just fine. No problem. Okay, let's copy this all the way down.
Hello there.
Aaron, appreciate that. Yeah, we'll do this and then we'll do, I think, our first test. We'll be ready for that. There. Okay, oh, we need more doors. Is there a better door? What do we have? Oh, the roll-up doors. Yes, these are probably better. Oops. Oh, far better. Yeah, we want it on this side. Yep. There we go. Yeah, nothing down there. All right, I think that's just about it. Unfortunately, we can't power things, though. Yeah, we have to power it in test mode. Is this planned to be made into a video? Probably not. No. Maybe. Well, actually, yeah, it could be, because now that you mention it, we could just do all the work on live stream, and then I could actually like condense it and film a separate video later. That's not a bad idea. I can see some value in that. Just doing like a quick base tour video. Do a quick horde night each time. Yeah, I'll think about it. It's just gonna be nothing up here, I think. Look where I decided to put the generator, of all places. In the floor there. Okay. It's a very bad fighting position, but it worked before. Hopefully it'll work again. I think these are relays. Yeah. I'm not sure what they all went to. Probably, yeah, the fences here.
Hello there.
Oh, geez, everything's broken. Oh, appreciate the sub there, Volkrat. There's like no steel on this base, is there? Yeah. Get some steel. There we go. Come on now. Why aren't you working? There we go.
Hello
the hitboxes are being bad right now. That's okay. Okay, let's spin it up and just see if it even works. Do we, yeah, if I do a play test, it's gonna be weird. Here, let's do... Crap. It's gonna be weird because it's elevated on this like dirt platform. Here, let's just try it. It's gonna be weird. Oops. Tree in a lake base. Yeah, someone was saying underwater bedrock base. It's like, why, dude? No. Dan, do you know about the feature that lets you turn all the brick blocks into concrete? No, I don't know about that. Like a replace all? How do I do that? Is it the block replace tool? This one? No, because that'll... I don't know. Is there something I'm missing here? No, I'm not in the right editor now. In the editor, one of the debug menus. Oh, I should do that. I'll try that when I go back. I gotta figure something out here first. I'm just gonna put some ladders up there. Yeah, just give me some steel. We'll get him up there somehow. Give myself some levels as well. Just a couple hundred levels, you know, 200-300. could possibly go wrong? We're in the pine forest. And then I'll need some guns. Oh, there's some guns down here, I think. Yeah, there we go. Mining helmet, armor, dev gun, bullets. 9mm? Sure. Let's give this a try. Oh, you know, we need grenades. Of course. And we'll just do set time. 700? 22-0. Oh, I was gonna say I have 20,000 hit points right now. I guess I'll be fine. It's the dev armor. There we go. Get some lights. I never did connect up the power. I just want to see if this works, I guess, for now. Yes, here you go. Let's get some light out here. Why are these... I don't have the player lantern, do I? Nope. Okay. No, I do. Did I? Oh, they're just not giving off any light. That's weird. So that would be it right there. Ooh, I have no stamina. I'll just fight with God mode on for a second. And then maybe once I get these bases all done up, I'll port them into a world so we can have like a real fight. Yeah, that's the thing to do, is get them into a world file as a POI. What's going on down here? Has anyone meshed down yet? How many zombies do we have here? 32? I don't think I can change the settings. It's like, it's default settings, I think. Like adventure difficulty and whatnot. Okay, I'm gonna hook up the power and we're just gonna look at that real quick. I suppose I must have had to do this for some reason. Oh, there's spotlights over here. That's probably why. Oh, there you go. I was a bit heavy-handed, I think, with the relays here a little bit. That's okay. I don't think these ever got broken. I can't remember, but I think it was good. So then these, I'll just daisy chain these for the sake of speed. Oh, some are missing. Whatever. Unfortunately, it doesn't like, it's not going to remember that these are all connected. So every time you run a playtest, you got to reconnect everything. It's a pain. That'll do. Okay, and then we are connecting power to the motion sensor 2. No. No. Oh. 2. How did I set that up? I'm gonna have to put a relay in here just to see if this works. It's too far. That's good. Is that it? Are we good? Nope. Hang on. One more. Jenny to motion sensor. There we go. Aim to the top of the tower. Trigger instant. Power duration 5 seconds. Done. Okay, let's see if it works. Oh, we need power to... Oh, we have spitting birds. That is unacceptable. There we go. All right, it's working now. Let's have a look.
This is where we hold them.
That is.
This is where we fight.
Perfect timing. Who was that? That's good. Papa Tsunami. Got it. All right. I'd say it still works fine. One more thing I want to test though while I'm here. Yep, even the blade traps are getting some work in. Just check a couple grenades down there for the fun of it. I want to see if we had some dire wolves here, because they're new. What are they going to want to do? They go, yep, up to the pedestal. And I'm pretty sure they just stay there. They don't do anything. They're, I don't know what they're up to, but they're not doing anything bad, really. I think dogs will do the same thing. Is this too loud? It's kind of loud on my end here. Turn that down. Oh yeah, last thing I want to do is... Nice spot for a loot bag. I want to test and see how far a zombie will drop. So that is... I think 7. Can we just, can y'all just stop and die? Why are they seeing me? No. Don't target me. Target the stupid zombies. What's wrong with you? Did I mess something up here? Did I? That's supposed to be off of that. There we go. Losing my mind. There it goes. Okay, that's hooked up properly now. I want to see now. Because I've done this testing in the past. That is a drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, will they make the 7-meter jump? And then we're going to see if they'll make the 8-meter jump as well. We have zombies? Yeah, they're coming. When did dire wolves get added? 1.0. Well, no, they've been in all along, right? But they haven't been a part of the Horde. Dire wolves, they got a new appearance now as of 1.0. So they'll do the 7. Get down. Demos here. Let's try 8. I think 8 is a no-go. It took me so long to figure this out, man. I mean, I remember the days, 2-3 days I spent doing testing to try to solve all of these issues. That's 8. They're still going up. I'll give them a chance to think about it for a second. Direwolves added an Alpha 16, was it? Good afternoon, D. Lantis. With grenade holes, is there a block that doesn't take damage from the grenade? Well, grenades don't really do block damage. They are doing 8. I'm pretty confident in saying that now. Yeah, what's a grenade do? Block damage 10. 10. So if you get a 10,000 hit point steel block, you'd have to throw 1,000 grenades to destroy it. Let's try 9. These things change. I mean, the devs will like stealth change the AI and not announce it in the patch notes. It's just what they do. Man, they're doing 9. I've never seen them do 9 before. I know that. Because I always remember thinking that 7 was like the golden number. No way, they are flopping right down. So the higher up you go, though, the harder it is for them to land. They still want to go up. Wow, wow. Okay, we could maybe go up. I don't know. How high do you think we can go? That'd be crazy if you go up like 20 meters. They're going to change the AI again, though. Or so I've heard for 2.0. So that'll be fun. Still going. Have I played... Oh, hey, Jeff. How's it going? Have I played the Tarkov mod? Not yet. But I've been watching everyone else play it, so... I'm aware of it. It's still working. Oh, that... No. Yes, I did get a nice tam. How's it going? Yes. You saw your name on the zombies, nice. I don't think this is working as well. Uh-oh. Whoop. Lucky that demo didn't go off. I think he got killed. Is it working? They're getting kind of hung up, but they want to go to the top, which is really the only thing that matters. Yeah, that's all normal behavior, as far as I know. Wow, this is weird. Did someone say? Someone said, where was that? Devs like to make us suffer. Yeah, right. Talk about suffering. When I was doing the Bedrock base, I had that all tested out. Like, I knew how to build. We'll go to the Bedrock base next. Do some testing there. But I thought for sure I had it all figured out, and then Alpha 19 dropped, and they changed everything I thought I knew about Bedrock bases. And I don't think that they work anymore. I've done some testing relatively recently, and I can't get it to work. Not like it used to. I know Jawoodle has done some Bedrock bases as well. And to my knowledge, his method doesn't work either. I mean, you could say that it works, but... Oh, Gamer, that was... thank you for that donation there. Appreciate that. You could say that it works, but it really doesn't work reliably enough to, like, do a full playthrough where you're fighting a horde there every single night, so... Come on. Doing a new series soon, Mark? I definitely not soon. We're on day... This next video in the you draw I build thing is bringing us to 65, which means I should be able to squeeze in like at least 6 more bases. Oh, that's not helping. I kind of feel like it's not working anymore. Because they get up to like the 8 meter height, and then they want to start digging. They want to dig into the platform so they can stand on the platform and jump off. So yeah, it's still... Get rid of that bird. It's still going to be... It might be as much as 9. Here, let's take a couple of these off. We went a block too far. Yep, not working still. That, see, and then it immediately works. Okay, so that is the number right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 meters. They can do it. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Let's go back to the editor and make that change permanently on the base. Everybody else doesn't play 7 days like you do. I know, I play it. I'm the one that they're referring to when they're like, you're playing the game wrong, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to build at Bedrock. Not allowed. Nice. Alright, get a little bit more height out of this. Those poor zombies. They're so easy to take advantage of. Oh, that doesn't need ladders on this side. My bad. No, what they really need to... controversial opinion here, but I think what would make the game a lot more interesting is if they said, like, you know, a third of zombies will go for the player, which is what they do right now. They're going to try to get to where you are, and if they can't get to you, they're going to try to, like, knock out whatever support is holding you up. You know, the structural engineering degree kind of quip. Hey, gamer, with the 10 gifted memberships. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And so, like, a third of them will do, like, normal zombie pathing. A third of them will do, like, random player block attacking. Like, if you're in a land claim block zone, they'll just randomly beat on anything that they can reach. And then the other third will attack, like, maybe they'll go for certain things, like workstations. Like, they're going to try to get to your workstations first. They're going to try to knock out your powered, you know, electric fences, blade traps, stuff like that. It would definitely increase the difficulty if they did that. But it would be a mess because a base like this would just be, like, torn to shreds every single Horde night. But, you know, that I feel like that's kind of... that would be an interesting way to play. Hey, Jutra, how's it going? Hey, Rob, how's it going? Long time no see, man. Don't worry, TFP will make it more difficult. Yeah, well, they're going to add the new zombie types, right? You're going to get the blue, the charged blue, and the infernal orange. Like, that's their idea of making the game more difficult. Is just like, all right, let's just add stronger zombies. And they said that there's going to be a special behavior for rads and above as well. So I think that's going to be something along the lines of what we saw in Afterlife, where the whisperers could open doors. I think that that's something that they could look into for that special behavior. That was I think Is Pre-Built kind of mentioned that once, and I caught wind of it. I was like, because his idea for, like, a special zombie that would help kind of break up the meta would be a charger zombie, some kind of a zombie that, like, is able to knock down doors more easily, gets, like, a you know, can open hatches or break open hatches or something like that, which I think would be really cool because it would kind of break up the hatch in a doorway kind of strategy. And you know, a lot of people do, like, hatch corridors for bases too, so kind of break that up. There you go. So that's almost as tall as the base. Wow. We never did test the garden there, but I think that'll probably pretty much do it for this one. I was gonna paint, but I think I'll paint on my own because painting is just so damn boring. It's boring and time consuming. And it's kind of my zen activity. I like to do painting and listen to music and stuff, so, you know, get the creative juices going. That is it, though. Highly recommend this type of base. This is a very easy to maintain, sustainable base. Like you saw, we only had like 5 zombies that land on the pipe up here, so just gotta fight off those 5 zombies and let the rest kind of cycle around. Great for explosives. Exploding arrows, crossbow bolts, great. Don't put any blade traps or anything down there. They'll just get destroyed, though. Maybe put some blade traps up here to get the dogs that were all congregating here. I think I used Molotovs for the most part to just torch the dogs, but let's call it at that and move on to the next one. Yeah, because we've been here for like an hour on this one, so we gotta move along faster. I think the rest of them are pretty much in better shape anyway. So what's next? Well, let's go to one of the Bedrock bases and test that out. We've got Bedrock Base 1 and then the cursed Bedrock Base 2. Let's go to number 1 because it might be the one that most of you have not seen. Because this was the OG Bedrock Base. Oh yeah. There's work to be done here for sure. Okay. Well, let's get to it then. Old classic fighting position here. I've been doing these more often lately. A fighting position that you can crouch through. And then you just kind of seal up the hatches behind you. So pretty cool. I created this kind of Y-shaped fighting position. I've never done this before or since. There's a big chamber down here. I was doing these bases a lot. Hey, Blender Busty. Love all the base builds. I go back to the old ones for inspiration. There you go. So appreciate that. Glad that I could be of some help. So I was a big fan of doing multiplayer bases for these Bedrock things back in the day. And so that's why I made these big shooting galleries. Of course, this would be Bedrock down here. So, you know, I feel even like probably some of this got cut off. Yeah, for sure. There's supposed to be more to this going lower, like 3 more blocks maybe. But yeah, we'd have friends and 4 or 5 people would just be up here rinsing them down. We did the exposed brick here. I got that idea from Wayward Echo, I think. Really cool design. And of course they've nerfed how much light comes out of all these lights, so it looks terrible. But this would be the staircase that goes up to this section up here, which would be where all the fences. Oh, this is what I gotta do first. Okay, we gotta get these. We gotta figure out how to get these so that they shine light down below. Let's see if I can find the right shape combination here. Which one is it? This one. That one? That'll work. This one? Maybe onto something here. Yeah, because this spotlight's going to be like pointing to, oh, this is not good, is it? You could hide spotlights behind plates. Can't you still do that? I feel like you still can. To open doors, couldn't you place a hatch on a switch? Yeah, that's what we're doing right down here. These are powered doors. So there's a switch in here that controls this one, and a switch here that controls that one. So when the power is on, it's up. When the power is off, it's down. That's key, because if the power gets knocked out, relay, run out of gas, whatever, it defaults down so the zombies can't use it. If you flipped that door horizontally, it would default, when the power is off, it would default to the pathable position, which is just less ideal. Oh, the crafting room, right. Beautiful. I like it anyway. I got the little recessed lights there. Pretty cool. Built-in storage. This would go all the way up to the surface, but kind of not a good way to do it these days. You could do the Jawoodle trick, at least as Jawoodle's the first one I ever saw do it, where you basically, I think it's as simple as, whoops. What's wrong with you? Oh, there's got some plates here, I guess. There we go. Oh, come on now. There we go. What? There we go. Yeah, the whole, like, I think with the, I don't mean to knock on Jawoodle, but he was like, zombies won't go up to go down, and I heard that like a million times, and it's like, okay, there are definitely scenarios where zombies will go up to go down. We just saw one at the Bedrock base. I mean, the Undead Legacy base. So, but so many people were like, kept mentioning that in comments after that demonstration was made, and I'm like, okay, maybe a half truth. Okay, so that's good. Let's just finish up this project here though, because we want light going down into the gallery. I had to see, I can't remember how for some reason I ripped all this off one day and I was like, I'm going to redesign this. And then gave up on it halfway through. So, and then here I am now. So. Oh, like my brain can't even comprehend what shape is supposed to go in there. No, I'm overthinking this, I think. Is that acceptable? Can we power that to find out if that's going to work? Oh. Give me a second. Come on, come on. Is that a not a player generator? A player spotlight? Or can you just not power things here? Player spotlight. Oh man, now I've done it. Honestly, that should probably go right there anyway. Maybe not. It looks kind of bad. Let's try it again. This might not even work. Oop. There it goes. It's the hitboxes. They're all weird in creative mode. So that goes down, and that, yes, that casts pretty good light down below. That looks so weird though. That looks bad. Oh, and I don't even know what's going on in here. What is all this? How did I do this before? You know what? I don't care. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna roll with it. Let's see if I can do this. Flip, flip, flip. Not flipping. Ah. I messed it up so bad, dude. Ah. It's the pressure, man. The pressure. There it is. Okay, got it, got it.
Hello there.
It is just not. Okay, I give up. It's not working. Trying to do copy paste and then flip, but it's not working. I want to see though if mostly the reason I'm here is to see if we can get this even to work and function properly. What if I just do, let's just do save and then play test it. Just put it into a world real quick and see if the zombies will even drop in. This is actually one where I think you'd be better off putting this into a world real quick. Oh, and I finally remembered, I think, why I cut that off there. Because it was too tall. Yeah. Oh, geez. This is going to be a chore to even test this, I think. So what's going on down here? It's just dirt. Okay. And of course it doesn't save the electricity configurations or any of that. Yeah, okay, great. Can at least get a helmet light. Okay, okay. I gotta actually build the mechanism here real quick. So just take 2 seconds. So basically, this is me trying to fix things before. It wasn't working. I need to get the stick shape. That one pillar. 0.025. We've seen that the zombies will do a drop of 10 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's almost halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 8. Try an 8-meter drop. Oh, this is not going to work. I'm just realizing. Yeah, we need to be in... We need to have Horde Night zombies. Oh, shoot. They can't even hear me, can they? Okay, yeah. Zombies go straight down. The mechanism still works. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to get this into a world, and we'll go from there. How do I do this? Yeah, let's go... Yeah, I'm gonna have to exit. Ah, this is tricky. I just get a world. New world. Bedrock test. That was the one. Yeah, this one was before you subscribed. Oh, this was the OG Bedrock base video. The one where I like finally committed to making a tutorial. You know, oh hey Sabrina, just saw your name there. The whole Bedrock thing was someone had left a comment. It was like, "Oh, I'd love to see you do a Bedrock base and like show us all how it's done." And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know how that works." So I sat down and I started doing it for a while. And just like I mean, anyone that's tried to build at Bedrock has probably encountered some of the same challenges that I was encountering, but to get it to work like 100% reliably, like it did for that video, took a lot of doing. Oops. See, I don't even think this will work, unfortunately, because it's so tall. But I think the reason why I was having trouble in that sort of central part is because I did cut off enough of it. Oh, we've got room to spare. Wow, we're still like 25 meters, 14 meters. Yeah, Bedrock is way down here. Okay. About right here. Yeah, this is Bedrock. Okay. Okay, so it's not going to be a Bedrock test. It's slightly below ground test. I would say this should be adequate just for testing purposes, though, I think. Let's save the world. Yeah, and I have to do a new game now in this world. What was that world called? Bedrock test. More zombies, run speed. All right, let's give it a try. And I can sort of maybe hopefully demonstrate how this doesn't work. Frostbite was a fun series. Yeah, that base was so cool. I never did save that base though. The 4 area one with the daily reset. That was the Borderline series. We'll take a look at that one next. Missed a club. Hey, Tom, how was your vacation? I hope well. It was very good. I've never been to Puerto Rico or the Caribbean for that matter, so it was great to visit there at least once. I think I'll go back there, in fact, someday. We went to this, it's a Culebra Island. Am I saying that right? Culebra Island. Very secluded island off the coast of Puerto Rico, which is an island itself, so we were very remote there for a couple of days. Okay, I'll just get the mechanism hooked up here and we'll test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I usually put at least 2, because if a zombie does fall on that, sometimes they'll break it. Just gives you another one below it that they can jump down onto. And shut. We do not have power. Ugh. What a chore, man, it is to do these testing things. Just need a little bit of gas. Couple of engines here. Wire tool. Power to the switch. Why was that green anyway? Looks like it did have power. Turn that on and self XP. Give me all the points. Give me something to defend myself and sure. Oh, lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, jeez. Scared the crap out of me. Ah, you got me. Who was that? CJ. What do we got? Yep, works fine. Oh, we ought to test the other drop mechanism. I think it's upside down ramps or something. Wedge 60s. Birds, don't need those. Ah, there you go. Digger. Bud the Gamer. You're fired. So what happens is approach and attack target. Temriki negative path means he doesn't think he has a path to get to the player. This is going to last. It's over. 10 seconds. But when you have rad big bombas and rad tourists and rad, basically any rad, it doesn't matter if this is steel. When 4 or 5, 6 of those zombies are digging on it, they will get through. And the second they start they dig down, then they get stuck. They dig down 2 blocks, they're stuck. Then they're just going to continue digging. They're going to make a cavity. And then what happens is that eventually they dig down lower than our little mechanism here. And once they do that, then all the zombies go into that little tunnel. So the rad vultures, they're everywhere. Any more diggers? A little bit of digging over here is fine. Oh yeah, look what happens. Someone got stuck. So to get them unstuck, you just do that. And then they'll be like, oh, I can just jump down to that one now. And it should work. Yeah, there he goes. He tried to do it. Okay. Did we get no diggers that time? Well, they're not using this. This worked. Zombies are not going up to go down, I guess. Let's give them another test run. I was surprised to only see 1, although we are only getting... No, we should be on 64 zombies. Max alive, 250. Yeah, we should get 64 here at some point. Right, crazy odd, absolutely. So yeah, I'm definitely aware that the Horde Night zombies are a little bit dumbed down. The thing is, it didn't used to be like that. And it seems to only be... I'm surprised we're not getting very many of them. Interesting. I guess it doesn't matter why they're doing it. The problem is I haven't found a way to prevent it 100% from happening. Although it's just weird that we're not seeing it. Saw it that one time, that was it. Because when we did the Bedrock series, it was like 3 at a time. And 3 zombies digging in the same spot, just, you know, they would make themselves a cavity and then the series gets cut short because I'm getting frustrated filling in holes. That's why we have this massive pad here of concrete to slow them down. Yeah, there's one right there. There's 2. We got 2. Okay, that's what you get. You get the negative path indicator, and they sit there for 10 seconds digging. Yeah, and it's not this stuff. It's just the fact that you're underground. I've even made it so that there's a spiral staircase just going straight down. I've made it so that there's a ramp going straight down. Like, easy, no tricks, nothing. Just, you know, zombies should be able to just walk straight down. But they still do that. They somehow detect that, like, you're beneath ground level, and they enter that mode there. Funny enough, though, they don't seem to be entering into that mode at the Pharaoh's Funnel base. I'm not sure why. Hey, thanks for the follow there, mister. Appreciate that. Pretty cool base from down here, though. Ooh, thanks for the super chat there. Wow, appreciate that. Really like the content, especially Undead Legacy Bedrock. Unfortunately, it's not much money. Oh, don't worry about that. Appreciate the support. Any support is fine by me. Don't sweat it. Appreciate your help. Yep, that's it. That's it. This is how it goes. I just can't help myself. I gotta... They want to get onto that ramp so bad. Here you go. Oh, I hate how it lags so bad now. With the grenades. Ever since they added all the blood and dismemberment, it's kind of bad. More diggers. Another one. Yeah. Pharaoh's Funnel, but you're the Pharaoh and the zombies are the cursed ones. That's the idea. That's a cool base, man. One of my favorite bases I've done for a while. All right. Nothing more to see here. Let's go check out a different base, though. Let's go to the Borderline base. That's been mentioned. Formerly known as the Alchemist Prime base. Or, you know, AKA, I guess you could say. Nope. Papa Tsunami, you cannot. Actually, no, I think you can. I think if there's a turret up there that shoots them, they do snap out of it. Because that was a strategy that I used in the regular. Let's look at the other Bedrock base, because I actually, like, there were some systems in place to prevent this shenanigans on that base, on Bedrock 2. That had varying levels of success, I'll say. Nope, save changes. That's fine. Here it is. Yeah. So this is Bedrock 2. Of course, you know, concrete pad all across. That's a lot of concrete. These fences were so, because what happens is, like, the zombies, they run up to you and get to a certain threshold where they're like, I don't know, 40 like linear blocks away, meters away from you or whatever, and then they go into dig mode. So what we observed when I was in my fighting position in this base is that would often be somewhere inside this perimeter. So I put this fence up, because they're on a timer. When they want to go into dig mode, they will not dig if they get stuck on something for like, 30 seconds. So I put this fence up because then they'd have to beat through the fence, and that would take time, and most of the time they would go out of that digging mode, and then they would go down into the hallways. Of course, resources became an issue. This would all have to be forged steel, and maintenance was tedious, and cops and stuff could just rip right through here. So once they piled over or got in, there was another little egress thing, and they would jump straight down. Oh my god, I put blade traps in here. Nice. The blender base. Yep, so then they would jump straight down. The idea here, oh my god, do you guys remember like what we built here? The monstrosity of pipes and spikes that I put down here originally? Which very fortunately got blown up so that I could put something better in there. That was bad. Oh, I've got lights already. Oh man, they nerfed helmet lights, I feel like. Okay, yeah, same premise down here though. We were going for like a pipe aesthetic on this base. So zombies jump straight down here. It works just like the last one. It's the 1%ers that get stuck up above that mess it all up. Oh, here we go. That's a much easier way to do the spotlights, huh? I'm gonna have to go back and do that over again. Same thing here. Electric fences. We made the spider web just like we did with the Pharaoh's funnel base. This is the sort of like upper gallery here, the lower gallery here. Love these pipes, man. This was cool. Cool design. I was very fed up with the pipes after this though. Grenade shoots. Not a good grenade shoot. Yeah, you don't want to use ramps for your grenade shoots because zombies feel like they can walk up those. Had some darts. A couple sets of darts. Yeah, hammer and anvil style. Oh, this was the way to get into the base. Whoops. Okay. Just teleported. And the crafting room, probably the best crafting room. This is actually the advertisement image for the Beautiful Bases mod that I made. So, oh, what did we, I think we just had some extra forges up here. I don't know where these went, but slap them in there. And storage cabinets went up here. Yeah, I love this base. I would see, this was the original idea for a 100 days video. I was going to do a 50 days, 49 days, or 50, for like a regular like edited series, and then I was going to play another 50 days on my own and cut the entire thing into like a I spent 100 days and 7 days to die video. But once we hit day 49 and the digging that the zombies were doing, look at all the blocks I've had to replace around here from zombie digging. And then the final horde was just like catastrophic. They dug like swaths of terrain out. It was horrible. Yeah. So I gave up on that idea. I was like, nope, not doing it. We're going to get back to it though. Generator room. What else is there to see? Not much. Oh, the garage. Basically, this was you can see it was a ramp, a 60-degree ramp all the way up to the surface. Zombies never touched it. Put a bunch of goodies down here. These actually had some light tunnels that went all the way down to supply the garden and the solar panels with light. And the dew collectors, I think you have to have, what is it? 8 meters above a dew collector. It doesn't have to be outside, but it does have to have a clear area, clear or like certain blocks, like a security gate above it. And then it'll still fill up on dew without being exposed to light or surface air. Unlike the garden. Garden needs light. Okay, let's go to the borderline base, because that was... The borderline base also goes to Bedrock, actually. Here, let's save this. So this might be a little bit messed up too. Whoop. Oh yeah, I'm in the Bedrock right now. Oh, here you go. Here's what happens. Yeah, we got to come in here and fix these occasionally because, oh, those were storage cabinets at one point, and then they made the new storages, so that's why those are messed up. Yeah, oh, this place had massive work done to it. What happened here? I think it all got blown up by the psychos. Yeah, I think I decided to save this base after that massive fight against the psychos, where they like... I think they blew a hole in the ceiling here, didn't they? Over here, maybe? Can't remember. They did a lot of damage, though. Oh, these storages are... I don't like the little gaps. Oh my god, there's like no crafting room here at all, is there? What happened? Where'd that whole wall go anywhere? Why is that all fresh concrete? I don't know. Right, so, oh, this was such a cool base. So the zombies on this base here walk up the platform. Regular zombies could not make it any further past these. And then we had like sister fighting positions facing each other. Went with this sort of, I think these are called the security blinds, or it's the dynamic grate. Because you can shoot through it and it doesn't damage it. So basically any sort of crossfire that went straight through wouldn't damage anything. So if you were careful with your aim, you could... you wouldn't just shoot your base, basically. Very cool design here. Classic fighting position. What's this for? That's just for opening to, Oh, we don't have doors here. Okay, fix that. There we go. Yeah, I think I put that pole on there to give this more stability, because that was kind of hanging off the side. And this went all the way down to bedrock here. I used that for just like mining at nighttime. And there was a huge spiral staircase that brought the zombies back out. And then there was a trench that went all the way around. Yeah, that was so much work. Too much, too much. Keep it simple. I don't know what I was thinking here. What's this for? Oh, this was to come over to repair the blade traps. You just kind of would walk over with your nail gun and just doop doop doop. That was pretty cool. And then from above, I think we had, oh, lights shining through from above. A beautiful garden. And a gyrocopter landing pad, complete with central stripe and little takeoff ramps. That's pretty, I think this base is pretty much good to go. I'm gonna power this one up though. Here, I can do the crafting stations on my own time. I won't waste your time with that. Oh, what was this? Oh, that's back when the fences were taller, wasn't it? Okay, we do need to fix that then. Okay. Oh, there they are. I guess I just had 3 right in the middle. Apparently. Honestly, any more than 3 and it's like you wouldn't have any zombies to fight. It would just kill them all. Oh yeah, and the cool little balconies we had here. Yeah. That was cool. Oh, we had the drawbridges on motion sensors to pull straight in. Nice. What is that? A purple lantern. All right, let's give it a try. I think we could do this. Can we do this from the playtester? We'll see how this comes out. It might collapse. I think it's going to collapse. The most creative base I've ever seen. All of these bases, yeah, it's gonna collapse, were built in survival. These are not. Yep. Goodbye. Well, maybe some entertainment value here. No, I gotta put some dirt under that to make it work, or just yeah, I'll put some dirt under it. That should work. This was from the Borderline series, Bryn. The premise of the Borderline series was that I would drink a Forgotten Elixir every day. And I would... How did that work? I think I went linearly from left to right. So there was like an intellect day, a strength day, an agility day, whatever. So I had to plan my activity. Like I couldn't go mining on like fortitude day. So I would have to like plan my mining trips once a week and, you know, and so on. And then so I had to like stockpile all the different types of weapons, different types of armor so that, so I'd have something to like, you know, fight with and wear and stuff when that day came back around. I think this will work. It was a really fun way to play though. Very yeah, just different. That's like the biggest challenge for me these days is just finding a different way to play that's not just like, okay, here we go again. Let's you know, spawn in and it just feels repetitive when you do that. And that's just not, you know, not just me. I think that viewers kind of feel the same thing. Like, oh, it's just another general regular playthrough. I feel like I can do better than that. So that's why I come up with like weird, okay, you draw the base, I'll build the base. Or, hey, let's spin some wheels and see what happens today. There we go. So I put some dirt under that or some whatever. So that this will kind of flush up better. No, I don't want that one. There we go. Save it. Play test it. I'm sure this one will work. This is a very, you know, not much going on here. Very simple style. Loving the recent series. I know the recent series has been a huge hit, like just in terms of like metrics and numbers for me. So I'm very pleased. I was having sort of low expectations after there was a bit of a decline in like channel performance, you know, across the whole channel after the Vanguard 2.0 series. And I'm not like blaming the algorithm. That's all on me. That's it's my responsibility to, you know, make good content that people want to watch. And when I was doing the Rebirth series and the Afterlife series, I don't think I was doing those playthroughs because I wanted to. I was doing it because I thought that that's what people wanted to watch. And I think me not being like invested into it mentally caused those to be of like kind of a lower quality than I would have liked. Not a knock on the mods or anything, just it's kind of like where I was, where my headspace was. So I had to find something that I wanted to do more, which was, you know, turns out was just, you know, more something different, something with more variability. So we did the wheel spin thing there for the, what would we call that? The Horde Base Roulette series. And then we kind of converted that into You Draw, I Build when that started to get a little bit repetitive as well. So anyway, what I was saying there is that series has been doing remarkably well. I was off to a very bad start, but things have pulled through for me, so I'm very pleased. I don't think I need that much gas, do you? Do we have a generator here, though? We can find one. How are we going to set this up? So, yeah, this goes to that. And this one should have... Yes, there it is right there. Have another one to that. Oh. There we go. That worked, that worked. Okay, is there another switch that I missed over here? No. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that would go to the light. So the light would be on when the door was up. Something like that anyway. I really wish that it would retain the power settings. Oh well. And then... gonna fight up on this side. This was my primary side before, so we'll just keep it that way. Got into both Darkness Falls and Rebirth thanks to me. I gotta get back into Darkness Falls. I'm kind of getting in the mood. I definitely, after doing Afterlife, I needed a bit of a break from, not Afterlife, Rebirth. A break from just the monsters and, you know, it's, though, like Darkness Falls and Rebirth have a certain flavor to them that I'm kind of not always like in the mood for, I guess I would say. Like sometimes I just want to kill zombies. That's it. I don't want like all these special powered giants and stuff. Oh, let's just not even talk about... I was trying to make an eye. I tried to make an eyeball here, and it did not look like an eyeball for a while. It's still got a questionable appearance, but we're still going to stick with it. But, yeah, if you know, you know. Widowmaker, hey, how's it going? Oh, glad to hear that. Yeah, I've definitely been in that position before, so it's good to hear. Okay, are we good? Can we spin up? Spin. Check, check, check. I think, didn't we have turrets? Where'd the turrets go? We had turrets somewhere, didn't we? Oh my god, look at the... What was I doing? Oh, they're outside here. Yeah, there they are. Oh, okay, okay. I think I'm all set with those, honestly, for now. Let's just get these spotlights on and daisy chained. We'll be fine. That's cool. Oh, this space is wicked. I love it. All right, let's give it a test run. I think we're all more or less powered properly. Here, let's just go. Give me all the levels, and actually, there we go. Oh yeah, okay, so they gotta come up the... Oh, for the Borderline series, we did the thematic waves. That's when I made the, what was it called? Hellish Hordes mod. That was cool. In the Hellish Hordes mod, I decided that I wanted to make Horde Night a little bit more interesting. So I made like, you know, on some Horde night, there would be like a 2-hour block where just birds, only birds would spawn. And so we'd had these like massive battles where it would start off with zombies. In the middle of the horde, it would be all birds. You have to go up on the rooftop and fight like 60 birds at a time. And then there would be like a fat wave where like all the big heavy zombies would spawn in. Cops, Big Mama, etc. And there'd be like an armored wave where it'd just be like soldiers, bikers, demos. I think we did have like there you go. We had explosive waves. All cops, all demos, basically. Mutated zombies as well. Yeah, look, the regulars, no chance. Just dead. But the rats can make it through though. Right, and then we would lose. Yeah, just try to shoot so that my misses go through the window in the back there. No problem. Reach right out there. Couple of taps. And you're back in business. How about that? Kind of a lot of walking. That was probably one of the weaknesses of the base, is that it was kind of spread out. High maintenance. Hey, it works though. Whatever works. Yeah, I think we have to fix those on the other side. There was a little bit less pressure than there is right now because the zombies had to fall down to Bedrock and make their way back from there. That was a long hike for them. Good. Hey. Oh, give. There you go. 10 gifted subs from Papa Tsunami. Appreciate that, Papa T. It says that Wayward Echo got one. On my end. Oh, Echo's here. Hey, Echo. How's it going, man? Almost missed you. Welcome in. We're just taking a look at some of the old Horde bases. I should show off some of your Horde bases because I know I got a few in here. There's one base in particular where I put Echo's base and then I had my base side by side because I was trying to replicate a specific thing that he did, and I couldn't go back and forth. I had to have it like, you know, right next to me in order to get it to work. Yeah, working well. I'm actually working on the base right now. The next You Draw I Build base is basically this, now that I see it. Yeah, you need more electric fences in here. The light traps I think we're probably good on. Lethal. Oop, I'm just flying around. All right. I've seen enough. Back to the editor. Yeah. Oh, BM Havoc. Pretty cool. Gives me lots of ideas. Glad, because that's kind of like why we're here. I've gone through a lot of Horde bases. Probably we've had like what 20 series on the channel, like full playthroughs. So there's a lot of Horde bases to go through. I'll try to like blaze through them a little bit faster. We'll just make some odds and ends, a little bit of repair here and there, and then we'll go on to the next one. I wanted to like go in and just 100% all of them, but yeah, we'd be here all night. This is why I've been putting this off for so long, because it is just that much work. Yep, we're good here. Do we have any Echo bases? You know, because Echo's here, so let's just have a look at one of his bases. Void's End. Oh, that was the one though. That was the one that I was like obsessed with, this one little mechanism. Look at this thing, man. What a killer base. Oh man, just awesome. But like, he had this thing right here, so this was his idea. So zombies run up here, and on nightmare speed they go right off the edge like this, and I want that so bad. It's hard to achieve. It's not 100% for sure, but this system right here, where you like, you know, you'd open the hatches and you kind of Yeet, like squeak right around like that. Like the zombies don't hit on that. They hit on the fighting position here. I had to recreate that for some base. I don't remember which one though. I was trying to do that. Crap, what was that? It was, when did I do that? I can't remember now. This is a super cool base though. Let's just go inside. Okay, this is the farm, I guess. Oh yeah, because he's doing the light trick, I think. Is he? I don't know what this is. Echo would have to walk you through it. Echo gives all of his bases out to like patrons and stuff. I'll have to see if I can, if I get all these fixed up, I might kind of offer them up as a, you know, a thing for subscribers or something. How do you get in? Okay, so this is the main drag. How cool is that anyway, right? Probably motion sensors or something. Open this. Up the ladder. This would be drawbridges to the fighting towers, 2 sister towers with just multiple fallback. You know, you got that position, fall back, that position. Then you fall back to the other tower, I guess. Crafting chamber up here. Somewhere. Yeah, his are all broken. Have to fix that someday. And this though, wow. But this is, I think this might have been what inspired me. Let's go to the wasteland base. Anyone remember the wasteland base? Ah, one of my favorites. Okay, discard. Oh, it scared me for a second. Here it is. Oh, this one needs to be fixed. Okay, we'll do some fixing here. Do some fixing and then we'll test it out. This is a crawler base. So yeah, I think Echo might have inspired me to do my little ornament up here, which I was very proud of. It's cool. Oh, I love going. It's like the nostalgia. I loved the Wasteland series. It was so cool. And it was just like a successful series. So I have good memories. Nothing but good memories for Wasteland. Get rid of that. I could just get rid of this. What's that stuff? There we go. I don't know, is there a faster way to get rid of this stuff? The General Atomic Base. Actually, it was, I looked at like images on Google of the red rocket, and somehow this is what I came up with. This was all designed on pen and paper too. And then I just built it in the game. Because if you look at it, structural, okay, let's look at the stability here. Because it's actually a lot better than you might think. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad because of this line right here. This is the centermost support pillar for the A-frame. And that goes all the way up to here. So the entire main structure of the base, i.e., from this level down, is only a couple meters off of the bedrock connection, which is the green lines. So overall pretty stable, other than this. Okay, of course this is not very stable, but this has no function other than just the look, the aesthetic. So it doesn't really matter if you know, occasionally pieces of this did crumble off when zombies would be thrashing around down here, but you know, overall very stable. Made a secondary A-frame out here for the parking area. The vertibird landing pad, which is not very stable, but if you're just parking your cars there, it's not a big deal. And this is in, we built this in the wasteland, right? Next to the rad cats. Yeah, cool paint scheme too, if I say so myself. Had some lights here. We had this little groove that we would fight in. Crawler base, so this is just like zombie head height right in front of us. Traps. Oh, and we had allies we positioned over here, so everyone could get some shooting in. This is just the way in, I believe. Yep, okay. And this goes right up to the crafting chamber. Saved some space using the steel wall cabinets for storage. I like that. Some bulletproof glass, got some dew collectors. No farm, I guess. We weren't farming, I don't think. No, at least not at the base. Okay, actually no further modifications need to be made here. These pits. These pits make it tricky to do test runs, but let's do one. Let's play test it. No, yeah, save. Give it a try. Type prefab updater load table, hit enter. Type prefab updater update blocks and hit enter. It will then say updated X number of blocks. Yeah. I'm just seeing if there's any like console options. Oh, there we go. Help prefab updater. Okay, so load, clear, create mapping load table, unload tables, update blocks. Gotcha, gotcha. Update the block mappings in prefabs with the block name mapping table loaded by 4. Oh. I'll play around with that. Okay, I have a sense of how it works now, at least. That's helpful. We might be able to rescue the Darkness Falls base, maybe. Okay, we're going to test this out, and we're going to go try that. The Darkness Falls base, well, I'll show it to you. It's very scary right now. It needs to be rebuilt, I think, but... Okay, yeah, we'll just fight him on this side over here. I think it's going to be fine. I'm just gonna like stick a little ladder here like we've been doing so they can crawl right up. Give it a test run. I haven't done a crawler base for a while. I think that, in fact, this is the only crawler base I've ever done, so... Curious to see how it goes in 1.0. Probably no different. Other than dire wolves. Oh, I have done one. I did one for the, oh, the beginner horde base video that I did. I made a... Did I make a crawler base? I feel like I did. I made it at the cemetery. Alright, let's try that. No, let's do... We gotta do some wiring, I think. Which means I need... generator, gas, engines. God, every time. Did I have a generator? I must have somewhere. There it is. So just helmet, dev helmet works fine. Okay. What did we need lights to go to? Aha, here. Oh, geez. Gotta like problem solve this every single time. Switch. So we had electric fence, at least one electric fence. I think I kept it very simple here. So this would be for blades. Something. And then this one would be for the fences, which probably don't work right now because yeah, that's not good because they're 1 meter now, and I think they were 2 meters when I made this. So let's get some more electric fences. Yeah, these have to be on their side. I don't think it'll work otherwise. Number 2. Run it. I'll just do this side. This will be fine. So when we do that, we have blades, because they would like squish each other and push each other off the side, and they'd go straight into the blades. We'd shock them as well. We would have some lights to go by. All in all, man, the aesthetic here was so like grungy, and it just like it was somehow was very satisfying to me. Lights on the exterior. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's pretty cool. Had an awesome pit, and the pits communicated too. I don't remember why we did this, but probably because stuff was blowing up here and they were getting stuck. So, you know, when that staircase gets blown up. So we'd want them to exit out the other side if that were the case. And miraculously, there was just so much open area that did not affect support at all. Not a miracle. I mean, you just gotta pay close attention. Okay, let's do it. Let's get in. Just give me like a something Fallout-y, like a M60. And here we go. Holy jeez. First time catching a live stream. How's it going, Heather? Welcome in. We're just taking a look at some old Horde bases. And seeing if they still work, which in every case so far they've all worked. Or in the case of the Bedrock bases, they're still broken. There we go. Just get some light. I feel like lanterns are not as bright as they used to be. Okay, here they go. They're crawling. They're on the wrong side. No. Why is... Shoot. I missed a step here. Hold on. Turn them off. Let's see. I need the dig tool. No, I don't need the dig. I just need the wire tool. For some reason, yeah, that has defaulted to up. I must have saved the prefab when it was in the powered position, so that's okay. How about we just power that one instead? Sure. Yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, no, buddy. Oh, he was not going into a crawling position. We might have a problem here. Okay, he's crawling. And J-Dog is standing. It's not really working that well. The great thing about a crawler base is that you're so much more likely to get a headshot this way. And I think the spear probably is a very good weapon to use. You know, it's got that good thrusting attack that you can get through those scaffolding ladders. I don't know if I like that, though. What's going on in here that's causing them to... Hold up. Off. Why are they standing up? Oh! So the reason we do this sort of like serrated, like sawtooth pattern is so that if one is destroyed, the same slope forces them into a crouching position again. So eventually, like, they'll pile up there and they might destroy this, but you should still be able to push them down. Yeah, I think it would have to be a full redesign. I think what they're doing is they're trying to stand up right here instead of pushing down. 2.01 block, 1 meter block mechanic will change. Ooh, yeah, probably it will echo. It probably be, I would say it would be easier to make a crawler base because you wouldn't have to fuss around with slopes to push them into the 1 meter space. Ah, the AP rounds would be good, wouldn't they? They're holding on to the bar up front. Oh, are you right? Oh, you might be right, Sabrina. This might be, they might be sticking. Okay, let's try something different then. Yeah, because these are in this sticky edge, you know, facing where I am right now. So the zombies could be sticking to this. Oh, that... I had multiple bars here. What's going on? No, we want this one to be in this. The thing is, I think it's this way. Hold on. I have observed before in a crawler base, if you use the scaffolding ladder, in this orientation they can't squeeze through, but in the like the horizontal orientation, zombies can get pushed and squeezed through. I think this one works though. Let's try this. Good call there. I think that you're right. Let's see what happens. Whoops. Turn everything back on. Maybe I can get some lights up here somehow. Oh, that helps. Just get some angry zombies. What do these zombies do? This is a new, like, 1.2 thing. Or maybe 1.1 that they've been doing. Maybe just 1.0. I don't know. Zombies just stand there and swing at midair. Drives me nuts. Okay, this is... Can I get some light, like, right? Oh, I've got stuff stuck in every single block plane there. That's better. Ah, they're still getting wedged up in there a little bit. What's it look like from this perspective? It's not... Got an idea. Try something different here. I'm gonna try a different shape out there and see if we can do the 4-meter wedge. I'll make one single wedge here. We won't have redundancy. We won't have that sawtooth pattern, but it might work better. It's the narrow set. Yeah. Let's try this. Nope. Yes. And 1. And copy rotation. 2, 3, 4. I don't remember this being such a problem before, so maybe something's new, or maybe I just dealt with it before. Bookcase open-ended. Rooster gold. Am I missing some context there? Bookcase open-ended. Are you talking about like a force field block? So I was working... Oh. These ones? Cube bookcase? What are you talking about? As like a force field block? Does that work? Huh. Worth checking. Okay, cops. I think cops always do that because they can't do their spit from a crouched position. Oh, nope. Soldier still standing up. It does seem better, though. And they're falling off more reliably now. So I do think this overall is a better... Look out. Better configuration. Yeah, I put those, like, shields on the outside specifically to block cops from being able to do that. Stick those up there. Yeah, these are like shield blocks, these green ones here, to protect the blade traps from spitting cops. Taking some damage. Nope, just interrupt him. I'd say it's an improvement. More wedgies, yeah. When in doubt, get the wedge 60s out. Oh, and you're less likely to hit the demo button as well, I feel like, so. Pretty cool base. Okay, what's the rest of the base looking like then? So yeah, zombies fall down, always tons of loot bags down there. Cop morphed into the floor. Something broke up there. Are we good? Definitely. Yes, this is what happens, is that zombies smush on top of each other when they pile up, and it causes them to sometimes get pushed through the ground. And I think that cop would eventually have, like, started digging a hole down here somewhere. Man, that was a cool base. Very cool. And because you're in this little, like, defilade here, you're pretty well protected despite having the open sides. Whoop. There's some spawners out there in the middle of nowhere. Blocks most spit and they can't squeeze through. This one right here? This is the block you're talking about? Like, what utility does this have anyway? Cops won't spit through? Or cops don't see you through it? I mean, why not use just a full cube then? So what can I put down in the pit? I don't know. If you were here for the Undead Legacy pit, I would probably put a sub pit underneath the pit. That or just, I think what we did in the Wasteland series is I just went down there and did a lot of repair work every time, because a full horde, a real horde night, you know, there'd be a lot of damage down there. Cops mostly, maybe the occasional demo. The thing is, this base is great for getting them to... There it goes, yeah. It's great for making the demos and stuff fall off, which just means that most of your damage happens in the pit. So yeah, that's exactly what just happened. And you got the redundancy position here, so you can shut one side off, go over here to the other side. Never have any problems. Man, I love this base. This is cool. I think we're good here, though. The version of the base was this version of the base was before I added the landing. We got the landing pad here. It's right over there. We got it. I wonder if there's enough room. Yeah, not really. You can't really extend the sawtooth out anymore because then it starts to interfere with like the actual slope of the base. And you can't, like we saw with the stability previewer, we can't build this out very much further because stability becomes an issue. Just speed them up. Watch them run the gamut. Yeah, the blade traps are in like suboptimal position. I feel like those could be improved somehow. You know what you'd want, I think. Hold up. Let's pause the zombies. Kill them all for a second. What might make this better is... Let's see here. Instead of having that extra rail there, let's put a wedge to push the zombies off to the side. Let's see if that even works. It's a catwalk piece. Yep, this one. Catwalk V2 plate wedge. Something. Like that. See how I did that? So I think the zombies might hit that and just be shoved into the blade trap. See if it works. No. None of you guys. I don't need to listen to that crap. Get out of here. Oh, let's get some more light. Yeah. Got all these spotlights here. Very nice. Oh, they got a long way to walk, don't they? Okay, is that what's... ooh. Oh, they broke something here. They broke something. What happened? That's why we have to have redundancy, guys. Did I do that? Get your butt out of the way. There, repaired. I think I must have destroyed that. They couldn't have destroyed that steel block there. Not really working, is it? Nope. No, no, I don't think so. I could try another one there. I don't think that's really doing much, do you? The grit. Thanks for pointing that out. Allegedly trouble. Oh, I had spotlights in the base of each room. Did I? Oh my god, I did. Yeah, we had great spotlights over here. Come on, come on. What's that? Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I don't know. It's not perfect. I don't know if a collar base you could really get one that's, you know, significantly more efficient than this. Maybe somewhat, but it's pretty good. Yeah, those spotlights are great. I love this ramp style with the security gate diagonals. My favorite. I did this originally for the Darkness Falls base, which I think it's time that we go to the Darkness Falls Citadel of Steel and see if we can fix it. Zombies don't really go for your campfires. Yeah, they don't go for campfires. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll have to go back and take the sawtooth pattern out and just use the wedge inclines. See if it still works. Right. Did I delete it? Hang on, I'm looking for it. Oh, the House of Steel. Yes, that was cool. Remember the little cinematic intro I did for Darkness Falls 2 series where we were down in the crypts and everyone was reciting the I don't know what we call it, the little saying. That was all custom built though. House of Steel, the ortanc. Oh, the ortanc. I gotta show you guys that. Dodo Castle. The Q base. Oh my god, someone did that in the multiplayer playthrough. That was sick. Oh, we might be able to fix that though, right? I'm gonna put the Q base back in. I'm gonna try that. If I can't find the Darkness Falls base. Give me 2 seconds here. Local prefabs. Here we go. Those back. Of Steel. Hey. How do you say that? Azazel Death. Did I get that right? Thanks for the great content. Keeps me sane, Willis. Bedbound. Oh, geez, get better soon, hopefully. Appreciate that. Thank you. Rebirth. Order of Steel. There it is. I think I found it. Oh, it's right there. Is that the second one though? I guess we'll find out. Save. This is it. Okay. This is the real deal. This is the actual base that was built in the parking lot of the movie theater, the drive-in, with all missing blocks, because this was done in Darkness Falls, and so that Darkness Falls has like unique blocks that are not vanilla. So, oh my God, Echo, are you still here? Help! What do I do now? Ah, no. Are you sure, Echo? Come on, I don't want to rebuild this thing. It's so much work. I even made a dedicated video of building this from the ground up, and it took me like 4 hours to build it. Oh, man. So how do I do it? Do I need to do like the focus block thing? Player, general, spawning, chunk, cache, focus block. That's not working. If we look at the load table mapping, load table, name table file, is that just the world file? What was this called? Order of Steel does not exist. Did I do it wrong? Oh, it's yeah, tem underscore, right. No. Basically, you would need to update that mapping file with the block name from Kane to what it would be in vanilla. Can I do that in like the blocks.nim file? Is that? Then you can run the script. Oh no, it sounds like a lot of work. Just guessing. No. Oh man. I'll probably just rebuild it myself. I've built it twice and designed it on paper once. So I could do it from memory. That would just take a while. It wouldn't take that long, actually. In creative, anyway. It's, boom, it's flashing because I built it with, like, Darkness Falls blocks. So, when you go back to vanilla, like, if I loaded this in Darkness Falls, it might work. If I load it in vanilla, it does not work. It's the same with Undead Legacy. Yeah, Echo. So I have one from Undead Legacy as well. It's the queue, which I don't think it's gonna load. I think I have to back out. Who made this? I can't remember who made the queue base. Yeah, probably, yeah, one of the modders definitely would know how to fix this. Install the latest Darkness Falls. I don't think that it's the version of Darkness Falls per se. This happened like the minute I tried to port this into vanilla, like I don't know if it would be any different if I loaded it in the latest version of Darkness Falls and then tried again to port it back to vanilla. I feel like I'd get the same result, but Yeah, so you look at this base. Look at this, man. This is from Undead Legacy, same thing. Killer base, man. This is the Horde base over here. It's a massive multiplayer crafting base over here. It was made into like this checkpoint, basically. So, I mean, they made like the little thing that goes across it. This is from one of the multiplayer servers that we did. Yeah. I'd love to be able to fix this. We got to get in touch with the modders, though. They'll help us. We can figure this out. I'll do a quick, like, honorable mention to the ortanc. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, you know exactly what this is. A life-sized version of the ortanc that someone built in multiplayer server, so, like, legitimately farmed the resources. I even, like, tracked the progress over this over the course of, you know, a month or two. I think most of it's concrete, too. Wood. Okay, wood.
It comes in paints?
Right. I hope it gets hydrated anyway. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think the inside is kind of cool too. Let's go inside. It's built in the snow biome too. It's so big that it's hard to like even get a screenshot of it from ground level. Look how big it is, man. To get it all in like one frame, you gotta go all the way back here. That's how tall it is. Horde base. Simple. Simple but effective. Crafting area. Needs to be fixed up a little bit. Oh, the Palantir, I guess you'd call it. Needed some extra structural stability, I think. Yeah, and then the ladder all the way to the top here. Let's just go faster. Yep, just hallways and stuff. Very cool. I kind of wonder, this could have been Alpha 20? I'm wondering if now, if there are like so many more different shapes that you could add to this to like add even more texture and detail. Yeah, there's some, I think it might have still been, some parts are a little inconsistent. Maybe there was, someone was taking a break here. Yeah, or maybe it just didn't save correctly. I'm not sure. Oh, and then these tips here. I think these tips are a little bit unstable. Let's just check the oh, hang on. Yeah, I don't know. Stability checker is having some issues, so. Oh no, I'm showing the glue. My bad. Oh no, it should be good up there. Oh well. Cool base. All right, what do we got next? Do we have anything interesting though? Oh, we can check out the Rebirth base. It's been a while since I've been there. Oh, I think it's down there. Yeah, here it is. Rebirth 1. This is when we were doing... Oh, geez. Horde Night Plus and Horde Night Turbo. And so the Hordes were just absolutely off the walls. Nothing but Seekers, high hit point zombies, rads. If you're lucky, rads. Just the lowly rads were nothing compared to the rest of the Horde. Not only Seekers, Wraiths. It was rough. And so we needed a base that could withstand like just a nuclear bomb, basically. So this is what evolved over time. some of this stuff needs to be replaced, it looks like. And I don't have the side wings. There was also, just like in Undead Legacy, we had a tower on the side here, that, like a ladder that zombies would crawl up and come up to these side fighting positions. I'm not sure why I don't have them. I must have saved this base prior to the construction of those. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff wrong with this base here. The thing is, I fixed all of these bases at one point. But like I said in the very beginning, I did it all in the big file that was like all of my Horde bases on one like map like this, and it just died. So this had been all fixed up and repainted and everything, and then I lost it. And I'm not going through that again, so I'm gonna have to fix all these up individually. Right, so we just had some blade traps here. This is actually a cool way to put blade traps, so they just get kind of nicked on their way up. Probably didn't do anything. It would work a lot better in vanilla, but against rads and stuff, by the time they walk from there to here, they'll have regenerated that bit of health lost. Okay, so on the bottom here, we were having trouble with cops. So I layered concrete plates all along the bottom. All of these pillars are 3x3 area, and so it's basically 9 blocks that they have to chew through to knock out one pillar. And of course, you got so much redundancy here that we never had any collapsing issues other than maybe, I don't know, maybe some bits and pieces falling off. All of the exterior is double layered as well with protective plates. These are, I think, the arch 3-meter middle shapes, and you kind of like alternate the direction, so you get this kind of cool thing. I said this is in the Deshong Tower. I saw it there and I was like, oh cool, I want to do that. But we had to double layer everything because there was so much stuff spitting at the base that you just couldn't have like a regular wall, right? And this was painted by a community member as well. Andy Andal painted this base. Yes, the witch doctor. Yeah, Rebirth is great, but the zombies never stop attacking. Fortunately, back in the day, all of the companions, all of the custom traders were given to you to do whatever you want with them. So I had like, it wasn't just me defending the base here. It was me and a team of like, that's why I had the shooting gallery up here, because I had, well, and I had mercenaries too. We had Dank Jeans and several others that were up here helping shoot the zombies. That's why this is all open, so that they could shoot down and get some, actually, you know, do a lot of damage that way. And then this was just like, oh, I left all this open so that we could actually shoot at the wraiths from down here and birds. And we had 4 fighting positions. All of these were on custom switches. I think the switches were back here. Or maybe I had them, they were manual switches, manual doors. But yes, we'd go through like all 4 front positions. They'd blow up the ramp. That'd be gone. We'd have to switch to the side position and so on. Big parking area here. I took a page out of probably Echo's book on this one, having the lead up ramp. Just park all our vehicles. We had a 4x4, like a quad. And that was like my primary vehicle, I think. And then we had a helicopter eventually. Control room here. And then crafting hangout room up here. Is that? Yeah, that's glass. Okay, I couldn't see it. Turrets for the wraiths. Nice. So let's should we spin this one up? I feel like this one's pretty straightforward. It'd be pretty easy to toss in there. I want to see it actually real quick. Do we have lights here? I don't think the lighting was very good, was it? Oh, the lights were down here, right? Yeah. Yeah, but those are going to need relays. Oh, geez. No, I don't feel like doing that. No, we'll just do like show but don't tell, right? Tell but don't show, maybe. What else we got? I think we got a couple more we can burn through. Ooh, there's a couple special bases that I feel like not a lot of people will know about this. Neither skill nor style. What's up, man? Remember for 26 months at this point. Die hard. Message. You ever decide to quit YouTube, you can just become an architect. I don't know about that. You got to be good at math to be an architect. And even though I passed math in school and everything, I did okay. You know, I considered a C to be like a solid grade for math. Not my thing. Horde every night base. Oh, do we have that? Yeah, I could save the changes. Oh, man. Oh, this base is all messed up too. That was such a cool base, man. You guys remember this? This is actually relatively recent, only about a year ago compared to the rest of these, so it's one of the more recent ones. Oh my god. It's still like registering that this was a part of a POI. That's awesome. The little garden gnome defense system here. Oh, which, yep, those need to be shortened because we have the new electric fences now. Oh my god, there's so much work to do here. Why is there a massive... Right, because we had the pit. The big pit. Oh, here it is. Right. What a cool base, man. That was awesome. 3 fighting positions. Fought some 42 hordes here, I think. 42 horde nights. On 90-minute days, I think, for the most part. Yeah, so here the zombies would come up the stairs. Classic fighting position. Nothing crazy here. Big pit. Electric fences going across. Man, for a while we had like this was chambered into 3 different chambers. I think eventually we settled on getting them up out of here more easily. They turn the corner, they walk down the wall, get sliced up, and then back around for more. Very cool. Oh, the final project was putting the garden up here. Greenhouse. This is the crafting room back here. Nice. Oh, I need some fixing up. Oh, yes, these are just storages that need to be fixed. That's okay. No big deal. And then the parking area. Wow, can you imagine the screamers I'd pull in this base now? This was the last series of Alpha 21. So screamers hadn't been juiced up, or, you know, you didn't get 2 of them at a time. You still got screamers all the time, but now you get 2. So it gets out of control. Simple base, what's that? Oh, I know what that is. That's a secret. The vanguard base. I think I've been here recently. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ow. Yeah, I think we all know this base. This is one of the most successful series in the channel. The Vanguard 2.0 base. Very cool. Should we do Vanguard again for the 2.0 update and do Vanguard 3.0? Try to like build another wicked base like this. This is awesome. Probably one of my favorite crafting rooms here. Something about this blue and white. Very, very nice. Yeah. Flo says, I made this base and it lasted me to day 100. Nice. I think you were talking about the Horde every night base, though. Hey, thanks for stopping by, Nuke. Appreciate that. Yeah, that V design was wicked, wasn't it? Screamer only series. Every zombie's a screamer. Yeah, they can call in more screamers. You would just never stop fighting, would you? They would never. Oops. Okay, this is all messed up because the dew collectors. I was playing with the modded dew collectors and they were a 2x2. But they're supposed to be 3x3, so they deleted the wall. Again, I think stability was not really an issue here, was it? It was here. In fact, I think if you stand on that, it breaks. Yes, I went as far as I possibly could. It was actually just perfect. Pretty cool. That zombie pathway, even though it looks like it's floating, it's because there's another shape right there, and that shape is technically connecting it to the side in terms of stability. So all good. All good. Cool base. Oh, this is great. The cinematic shots I was able to get on this base were awesome. It's really hard with every update now these days to get the cinematic stuff done because there's so much wrong with the game. And it seems like every update messes things up. Like, I don't know if I could just do like one quick example. Like, you know, if I do third person like this with one camera and I'm punching or attacking, it looks fine. But if I have a co-op session and I have temp cam, for some reason the third person animations are all messed up. Third person lighting, you can't see the helmet light, so everything just looks dark. And every single update, it seems like some other little thing gets like tweaked or a little thing gets broken. Another thing that's really frustrating for me is camera speed. So of course I use God. Yeah, see, I have God mode on. This actually is not too bad. So, oh, this is good. So if I'm attached to my body, this is the slowest I can slow down my camera. And of course I can, you know, this is how I'm going to get my cinematic shots and stuff. But if I detach the camera, this is as slow as I can go. So I can't get it to go any slower. Ugh. Which, in tight quarters like this, you know, I really want to be able to slow the camera down, especially for slow motion shots. And so I've really gotten away from doing those cinematics because it's just become such a pain to put them together, honestly. So what I do now is I have like the auto move commands, which is great, but they take a lot more time to set up. So I have to do macros and, yeah. How can you do that? Oh, Echo says, I feel you. Yeah, I know Echo knows what I'm talking about. It's just tricky. It's just tricky. Oh, I can show you the blueprint, I think. It should be right in my other notebook right here. Yeah, no, let this be proof, actually. Have I done this? I must have done this before, but somebody out there called me out once. I don't know, you know, I won't say too much, but I've been called out in the past, we'll say, people saying that, you know, it's impossible to build bases like this unless you've tested it at all, and, you know, yada yada. You know, I'm better than you because I just build offhand from scratch. Unlike this guy here, Temreki, who just designs all of his bases in creative mode and then blah, blah, blah. Well, let this be proof that my bases are designed on paper and I use my brain to basically make sure it'll work. And I don't do this like all in creative. Here's the Last Man Alive base. Anybody? Sketched. That was a live stream series that we did. This is your vanguard base right here, sketched. This book is actually really valuable to me because it has all of my bases sketched. This is version 1, you know, just getting the rough sketches down. But for all of my, like, I would say the brutalist style of bases, that, like, also another good example was the wasteland base. Those things are done on like calculated out on paper, kind of meticulously. Darkness Falls 2.0, top down. So this would have been the fire station over here, and this was the add-on that I built with like the roundabout, you know, communicating fighting position walkways. So that's how I design my bases. There's no way this doesn't work because I built this in 1.0, so I don't think any testing is required here. This is actually a really simple base though. We had darts in the ceiling shooting down. We had electric fences. This was the most questionable part. Without the electric fences, this is kind of a dangerous position because so many zombies could pile up here. I had to put a sledge turret here. So that's a sledge turret nub. And these were so exposed. I did put some bulletproof glass there. It didn't always work, but those would stretch at an angle up to here. And they would kind of clip the zombie right in the face, like kind of going right up across their head. So it worked perfectly until they broke. And that, once they died, you'd have to come up and over and repair them and hope something bad didn't happen in the process. Cool. Okay, I do want to check out the ones that I was saying that probably most of you have not seen before. We'll start with the 2x2 base, and I want to actually test this one out. This will be very, very easy. Yeah, nope. Yeah, save changes. That's fine. Oh, shit, I didn't want to do that actually. Okay, this one will just go into a playtest. Do I ever make POIs? No. Never got into it. The thing with it's so time consuming to make a bit, to design a base or a POI for that matter, that I hate to put it like this, but like I need to have some return on my investment, you know? If I design a base for a series, that's one thing, because I'm going to make a whole series. But if I design a POI, like I can't sell that, you know? I hate to be like that. You know, it's kind of icky, but you know, my time is valuable to me, I'll say. Okay, we'll just put that there. This is the 2x2 base. So Glock and I went back and forth like one summer. He did the 5x5 base, and then I think I did a 5x5 base, but then I like came back the next week and I was like 3x3 base. And then I think he did a 3x3 base maybe, and then I did a 2x2 base, and then he did the 1x1 base, and that he won at that point. So that was kind of it. Oh, this is actually supposed to be sunk into the ground a little bit. Is there any ground below me? Maybe a little bit. No ground. Okay, that'll be fine for now. Okay, let's test this out. So 2x2, just ignore the stairs that I just put in there. This is actually a full-on 2 block by 2 block functional day 7000 Horde base. To get into it though, you got to get a little bit creative. So you go up the ladder. This is the ladder the zombies will use as well. You lower these, I think. You have to get up onto the lip here, and then you do open. Oh, that did not work. Let's just start over again from there. I think there's a bit of nuance to. There we go. So and then elevator, and oops, yeah, there are spikes up there. Yep, and that's how you get into the base, and you just fight from right here. So let's just give ourselves some PXP, some XP, and a sniper rifle with 7.62. Also gonna need the sniper books, I think. Sniper. Here it is. Sniper. And I'll take some points into Deadeye and the Penetrator. I think back when I made this too, you could melee through the trussing blocks. You cannot work through, repair through, or fight through the 3D trussing shape anymore, but you can still shoot through it, so. It's not a melee base anymore, in other words. You'd have to use scaffolding ladder probably, or, you know, railing, or probably scaffolding ladder. It's just the best block. for for all applications, more or less. Let's do. No, we want a good sight on this. 8x scope, and that's probably it. No, whatever. Let's give it a try. Day 7000 Horde. Feral Horde game stage 1181. See what they do. Yep. Just work their way up. The thing is, you're so high off the ground from here that I can't put a lantern in here, can I? Oh, shoot. You're so high up here that zombies don't go into rage mode when they hit the bottom. So you just sit here and you shoot, and the bullets go through all the zombies all the way down to the bottom. There we go. Starting to work a little bit now. You gotta kind of keep on top of them, because the more damage they take, the more likely they are to fall down. So you gotta keep the pressure on them a little bit. It's not a very fun or exciting base to fight from, unless you got Temcam with you to show you what's going on, but yeah, it's definitely working. And some of the zombies are definitely not working, though. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, it's all steel down here, and believe it or not, they can't do any damage, basically, over the course of the night. Unless you maybe set off a demo, which is kind of not impossible, but really not easy either, when you're shooting from the top down like this. But it still work if you have a pipe pistol? I don't know. Probably not. Pipe weapons not recommended. Too easy, man. And you get that penetration, so every bullet is basically 4 bullets at this point. And I think this is taking care of the birds. And if not, pretty easy to take care of yourself. But I went a step I took a different direction after this Horde base, and I said, I had this idea. I wanted to do this thing. I wanted to start my own challenge. Like, instead of doing the 3x3 challenge, the 2x2 challenge, I was like, let's do a one-dimensional challenge where a Horde base occupies only a single block plane. So think of like a Horde base, but it's, you know, Super Mario on the Nintendo. It's just like from the side, it's just flat, you know? So I started brainstorming, and I in creative mode, of course, I started designing a base that fit only in one block wide of a space. So let's have a look at that one right now. Where am I? Back to the editor. I did make one. I don't know if it still works. We're gonna have to test it. But it's pretty cool. It actually looks wicked. Does anyone remember this? Because I didn't get that many views on these videos, so... And they were quite a long time ago at this point. So that's the 2x2. Let's go for the 2D base. 2-dimensional. Or 1 block wide. There it is, man. Went back with the pipes on this one a little bit. Pipes and spikes. Okay, we'll have to do some wiring for this because we do have some traps. Why did I put the dart trap down here? I'm not sure. Okay, let's just get into the repair portion here. Playtest. Yeah, a bunch of people actually did do the 2-dimensional base after this, and I think one person did one at Bedrock as well, which is really cool. Hey, Jonathan, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Oh, no, crap. Have to build him a ramp up here. Why did it do that, I wonder? Oh, yes, because I sunk it into the ground because... Why did I do that again? I wanted...
Hello there.
Oh, Allison, welcome. Appreciate that. I think I was thinking that if a cop blew up and, I don't know, destroyed a bunch of the terrain blocks, or a demo maybe, I didn't want that to cut off the bottom of the ladder or something. I don't know. I did it, so there was probably a reason for it. I'm not sure exactly what that was at this point. But they just crawl up the ladder, transition onto the stairs. It has 2 fighting positions, 1 on each side, so you can regulate and flip a switch to get them on this side. And then they just come up to this fighting position here. It's the baluster rail. And I think you can stick a long pointy object through this without interference. Yes. So it is melee capable. Although probably not a good idea. Oh, the way I powered everything, because I couldn't put a switch in here, being a 1 block wide base, I just would power the generator by jumping down there. And I could access the dart traps from here as well. And these are just plate doubles. So it's 1 block, but it's a plate on both sides. And as you can see, I mean, that is 1 block wide. We got to see if it works, though. We've got to test this out. I'll be honest, I think I might have filmed that episode twice because the first time it did not work. You gotta, you know, sometimes you just get unlucky with just, you know, stupid cop explosions that ruin everything, basically. Of course, that's not going to work. I think those are supposed to be POI lights, actually. I think they are working, aren't they? Yeah, those are POI lights. Those are not player lights, so that's why they're working. Cool, that makes it easy. And I think that's all you got to do to set it up right there. Are we good here? We're good. Okay, so that's 2. We had some lights up here as well. I guess I'll power these on. Just so we know what side we're fighting on, I guess, maybe. I don't I think I did that exclusively so that I could put lights on it. I don't even know if the spikes work, though. Do the spikes catch the birds? I don't remember. This is the way you get into the base, though, right here. Just same way that the zombies do. You just go up the middle, choose left or right. And I think zombies will only come up to one side. I think they do view either this gap here or I think it's the middle gap. I think they view this gap as like they don't want to like go up that side if I'm standing on this side. Anyway, let's get some guns. We'll go for AK with some, just, you know, we'll just test it out for a couple minutes here. No need to do a whole run. Oh, asking Sardauka Rule. Sardauka, are you a Dune fan? I've always wondered that. Sardauka Rule, you gotta let me know where your name comes from. Hello, Blazin' J. Welcome in. Oh, are we like lagging on the stream? Let me check on that. I've been really reluctant to stream lately because it's not, yeah, oh, geez. Bitrate is plummeting. This is like the thing with my internet. There's just nothing I can do about it. No, jeez, we get a raid right now of all times. I gotta see who this is. Oh, Cat's Purr raiding with a party of 55. Hey, what's up, Cat's Purr and crew? Welcome in. We are just testing out some old Horde bases of mine here in 7 days. My name is Temreki, and yeah, welcome. We're having some technical difficulties. I think the stream quality is quite bad and has been for the last few minutes. I'm gonna turn my bitrate down though and just see if that improves at all. This is what you get for living in rural Maine. Here, we're gonna go just knock this down to like 5K. Let's see if that helps, please. Give it a second. Yeah, still a lot of buffering. We'll give it a second. Sometimes it snaps out of it. Like, let's call it here, guys. Oh, it did go up a little bit. Are we back good again? Twitch and just not on YouTube now? God. I'm sorry about that. We might have to call off the stream if this continues. Oh man. Yeah, the joys of living in the middle of nowhere. Seems fine. Are we good now? Are we good? Cleared up a bit. Buffering issue gone. So okay, so we're doing better. Quickly before it kicks back in then. Let's test this place out. We got bullets, we've got power. Yep, we just gotta turn this on. Same thing on this side, I think. Turn on. Did I not put the darts in here? Oh, lock ammo. That always helps. Okay, starting on this side then. Up and over and... Day 7,000. Oh, scratch that. We didn't give the zombies a way up here. Ah, shoot. I'll make them a little steel ladder like we've been doing. Are the zombies? I don't know. Oh, right in the spikes there. Did we not? Oh, I didn't give myself XP. So the game thinks I have the newbie code on. That's why we're not getting zombies. We are still not getting zombies. Hold on. There we go. They're rolling now. There we go. There we go. We got them. Okay, here we go. Now we just gotta go on. Yes. So glad it's not my internet place. Cyclone is messing up our internet and power, but the stream is fine now. Okay, good to know. Getting a cyclone though, wow. I was kind of scared being in the Caribbean for the first time in Puerto Rico. I was like, it was just so scary to be traveling and have a hurricane at the same time. I can't imagine. Uh-oh. Okay, are things working here or are we having issues? Okay, I can see problems already. This block here is too wide. That should be a pole and not a pillar. Or vice versa. The round one. It needs to be the round one. I can remember this being really dicey though for the majority of the Horde night. Maybe get a nail gun ready with some forged steel just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna top this off occasionally. And oh, that's not a good shape anymore. The changes they made to the 3D trussing shape are inconvenient because I used to be able to reach through with my nail gun and, like, you know, tack that block that's right beneath it. That is not the case. Oh my, wow. Sanat Pooja, am I saying that correctly? 50 gifted subs. My goodness, that is insane. That's like a record, man. Wow. Holy cow. Are there even 50 people here to redeem that? Yeah, like basically 10% of you watching the YouTube stream just got a membership. Damn. So those of you who are getting memberships, stay tuned. Probably tomorrow or the next day, I do my channel update videos where we do like behind the scenes looks at everything. So, you know, look out onto the community tab is where you're going to see stuff that you have access to if you're a member. So check on that. You could watch all the old channel updates if you're interested. And the new one for, you know, reviewing the month of February will be out when I get a chance, probably after I finish the next video. Now, how about this though, man? That's crazy. 50 memberships. This base is working though, still, remarkably. The question is, would it last the entire night? I think really they're only doing damage up front here. I was worried for a second. Yeah, they're doing a little bit of damage out here as well. And there's no way to repair this on the fly. So you have to just hope that the ladder stays true for 3 hours and then you can switch over to this side. In fact, let's do a test and say, shoot, oop, up and over to this, into the spikes. Okay. I'm a little rusty when it comes to this base. Let's open them up on this side though and see what happens. Yeah.
Hello?
I think this interruption here. Uh-oh. I'm getting standing too close to the door. I'm bleeding. Yeah, okay, it's happened. They've all switched over. This interruption here, they see that as a barrier that they don't. Evil Desires wants to go across that. I don't know why everyone else doesn't, and Evil and DSOT Moon want to go through. All good though. The flattest horde base you could ever make. Functioning, day 7,000. And I'm not even defending it, really. So did we get all the members yet? It's just like a sea of memberships on my screen here. That's awesome. Yeah, so yeah, appreciate the massive gifted sub there. And welcome to the team, everyone who got one. Nice. Did we get it up? Oh, no. Oh, I can't tell. Azazel Death. Am I saying that right? I feel like there's letters and combinations that I've not seen before and I'm not prepared to say out loud. Azazel Death, so also became a member. Appreciate that. Sub hype, I know, right? All right, I think we're all good here. The 2D base is still good. Okay, let's see if we have maybe one more to do, and we maybe call it after that. I think we've been to all the really exciting bases anyway. Back to the editor. Yeah, we'll check out like one more. Let's see what we got to choose from. I don't think what am I missing for bases? I think it's just the Darkness Falls bases that I'm having a hard time with. Borderline Bastion. Oh! It's just the broken one. Yeah. Yes, oh, this is it. This is all of the Horde bases. You can see the corruption that happened, though. They all got cut off on the back. I think it was just too much to have them all in one straight shot like this. Oh, this is bad, though. It's kind of bad. Because I think this is the only copy of the Hope radio base that I have. So I'm going to have to see if I can salvage it. What else do we have? Oh, the community base, we can check that out in a second. And then that's pretty much it anyway. Yeah, it's so broken. And I can't figure out how to fix this, so... Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel base, I know. The thing is, I don't know if you were here earlier, we were trying to check it out, and it's totally busted. I have to rebuild it from the ground up, so... Yeah, this is the, I started rebuilding the one from Darkness Falls 2. It's a work in progress, to say the least, but it's a start. Oh, the Last Man Alive base, saved that. That's very recent, so it's fine. What did I want to go to? Oh, the arena. That was I don't know if you guys saw the arena fight that we did a while ago. That was a fun live stream. We had I didn't build this, by the way. Oh, this is totally broken. Oh, it's because I don't have the mods for all the traps. So I found Nazi's Arena. It's an old prefab that I found, and I kind of fixed it up a little bit for my purposes. We made this arena here, and we called it Zombie Fight Night. And Furious Ramsey made a mod for me where we could put zombies on teams and have them fight each other. So we had a tournament, and every zombie was on a team, blue team and red team, and we'd spawn 25 in the middle and 25 on each corner, and then just let them fight each other. So it was like 75 versus 75, and they would just meet in the middle and fight to the death. And we had traps all over the place. Mines, fire traps, spike traps. I downloaded a trap mod, and just carnage, man. And it came down to the wire. I won't spoil it in case anyone wants to go back and watch that, but we kept score, and it was very close. It came down to the wire. That was cool. Just a stupid little idea I had, just like this one, this live stream here, just like a little thing that I wanted to do. The Legacy, Vanguard, Wasteland. The community base. Yes, we'll do this one. Last but not least, old classic. I actually built this on a multiplayer server in the middle of a road in the wasteland, and we had a couple of cool community nights here. And I've done a bunch of filming just for other videos in this base. It needs a little bit of TLC, but it works just fine, I'm sure. So yeah, just I don't know, kind of early on in my base building, my forays into base building. And also probably it was made in probably Alpha 19, maybe Alpha 20, probably Alpha 19 though. So we didn't have the cool shapes that we have today. We were stuck with a bunch of old crap, very basic shapes. Yeah, because I think that the transition block that I wanted to use there didn't exist, and it probably does now. Probably go back in here and do some work. Tripwire. The old electric fences, the new electric fences, the old ones would have gone 2 meters. Yep, it was just designed to have friends over. And this was when I started getting comments on, what's that shape right there? Apparently not a lot of people know that this shape exists. The security gate diagonal. Oh, and then the pit on this one. Wow, this is a disaster pit as well. As you can see, there's been some digging out the side a little bit. That's okay. Oh, and didn't I have like a... Yeah, this is the power room back here, kind of in the floor. Had a nice little rocket launcher position right here. Works great. The Four Corners base. Fubar. No, you're thinking of the Borderline base. We'll go back there. Yeah, we've been there. Bedrock, Bastion, Steel, all base 2. But yep, we've been to all of them. Borderline. This is the one that I made at the intersection of the 4 biomes. So this position right here was where the 4 biomes met. Oh yes, security gate diagonal is not for function. It's purely for looks. It's good in this configuration right here though. Or for the walkways like this. I think of it like a blood drain, you know? You don't want a bunch of slippery blood here. You gotta let it drain through. Like, what's it called in a sword? The middle of the sword is like hollowed out. I don't know. It's probably for weight reasons, but you think of it as like a blood drain. Yeah, so this was like, okay, it was a pine forest was over here. Wasteland was over in this corner. Desert was in this corner, and snow biome was in this corner. And that was when I had to do the weather mod, because the sky is different for each biome. So if you were walking around in your base, it would be like, you enter into the wasteland, it's a green sky. You enter into the burnt forest, it's a gray sky. You enter into the snow biome, and it's like suddenly extremely bright. So I had to like go in and mod the weather spectrums. Yeah, this was actually, this series I got into modding myself a lot. Because I had to do the Hellish Hordes mod as well. And then I did the Beautiful Bases mod. I think... for the Bedrock series. That's when I made that. Because I wanted to decorate the... crafting chamber down here with all the cool stuff, like the open sign and the cold beer sign. Yeah. And we had oh no, they're not here anymore. Didn't we have oh, they were up here, weren't they? Yeah, we had hydroponics up here. I don't know if those are still in my mod though. I might have taken those out. I'm not sure. Anyway. Oh, you're having some problems there? Azazel Death with the subs or something? I don't know. I think you're all set. You're subbed up here. Appreciate that anyway. So yeah, Blood Groove is actually functional. Also helps the blade not get stuck. There you go, Fubar. Thank you for that. The Blood Groove, right? That's what it's the Blood Groove. That ramp. I think, do we have some ramps down here? No, we have ladders down here. Didn't have to deal with dogs as much back then. We got the Blood Groove. That's what we'll call it from now on. And all the other bases. Yeah, I guess what I gotta do now is I gotta go build. I gotta build this out. This had the Blood Groove right in the middle. Yeah, I'll do that at some point. I get some time. I know. It's fun going back to see all the bases. I know it's trip down memory lane. I haven't been to most of these bases for a long time, and apart from just like slapping them into the all bases. I wish I could figure out what's wrong with this, because it was literally working like 3 days ago. Damn it, did I delete something that was like a part of this, and maybe it broke everything? Gotta check the recycle bin. Man. I think, but the problem was is I was trying to get this into a world, and of course, like we saw when I first ported in this base here, and it collapsed a little bit because it didn't have dirt underneath it. So I was like, okay, we were having some issues. I put dirt underneath everything. There's some weird stuff happening down here. It's because of the stupid Bedrock bases, and then it got corrupted, and then, you know, I died a little bit inside because all of these bases are totally fixed and painted. Look at this. This is the, okay, Banana Man. Jeez. Going crazy over there. I appreciate the hype train as well. Oh my God, Sardalka rule with the gifted subs. I totally missed that. Thank you. And thank you for the subscriptions there. Welcome to all the new subs. Unfortunately for Twitch subs, I don't have a way to get you all like into the, I need to look into that. Try to get y'all a way to get into the community, the supporter community, like on Discord and stuff like that. Anyway, all these bases were all fixed up and good to go, and now they're ruined. Oh well. This was a great base though. If you're ever doing intellect, and you got the repulsor mod on the stun baton, that was what this was built for right here. So big open space where you can kind of blast the zombies, and we were like launching them way down into the sea of blade traps down here. It was great. What a fun base. And this is just, you know, inspired by the Undead Legacy system here. This little tower, it did the same thing over here. Tower going up, trigger plate on a 5-second timer. It sets off the dart traps for 5 seconds while they climb up. And then just blam, blast them right off. It was almost too easy. Like, it was so easy that we got to the point where Horde Night was just a montage. It was just like 2.5 minutes of just blasting zombies in cinematic fashion, and then it was just like, you know, on to the next part. So, have I ranked my bases? That's a good idea. Yeah, Echo does that. If I put together like a real video on like all of my bases, I'll do something like that. Because a good way to do it is like simplicity, you know, how easy is it to build, how fun is it to fight in, because obviously the 2x2 horde base over here, not very fun to fight in, but very effective and very easy to build. Survivability is another score, probably kind of low here, the 1 block wide base. Repair, you know, after the horde might be a consideration. Probably the Bedrock bases would score very low on that one. I think my Undead Legacy base, though, was my favorite. There was just something special about that base. It was so unique. You never, I don't know, I don't see bases like this every day, do you? That's a pretty cool look, if you ask me. Love it. Built on the side of the lake right there. Didn't we vote on that series where to build? I think we had 2 options, and it was like by the lake, or I think we had two lakes, basically is what it was. There was a lake in the forest and there was a lake in the wasteland, I think. And I was like, where do you guys want to live? Yeah, I think it was this series or some other one where we did that anyway. I think it was this one. We had the red van. Remember that? The red van that matched the base. Good times. Akshay, how's it going? Welcome in. Oh, the elevator was great. I was looking for an elevator mod earlier. There's just nothing out there as good as Undead Legacy. It really is the best. Yes, very clean. I agree. Awesome. Well, anyway, thank you all for just spending the afternoon with me. kind of a chill day for me. I just did some filming earlier, and I wanted to spend some time catching up with you guys. I haven't live streamed for a while, so it's good to chat and see all the familiar faces. I appreciate all of the support, everyone. Just watching the videos is all I could ask for, but people have been very generous with gifted memberships and subs, and people have been subbing up themselves and stuff. So thank you to everyone who is new to the community. Make sure you check the community tab if you're on the YouTube end, and you can get access to some of the insider channel update stuff. We just talk about stats and strategy and mindset and stuff like that. So I appreciate that. And yeah, we got a new video probably coming out on Monday. It's going to be the Tem-Can base. So there's a community member out there who's been asking for a round horde base. So I built a round horde base. No, it's a you draw, I build. So someone sent in a drawing and I built it. So good time. Very cool, effective base as well. So stay tuned for that. And we'll just be kind of sprinkling in some videos until 2.0 drops, I would say. So I'm probably not going to be posting like 5-6 videos a week anytime until summer, maybe at least. It'll be like 2 or 3 videos per week. So focusing more on the quality lately, putting more time in, getting more done in one video. I think people like that. So, all right, everyone, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you all for joining. And I don't know how to shut this off now. What do I do? I will see you all